voice. Lowell, one of the mechanics visiting the main base at the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport, MSP for short, to learn the idiosyncrasies of the 37-passenger Dash 8s, worked at the commuter airline's Detroit maintenance facility. As more of the newly leased Dash 8s were fed into the network, Range Air would retire Detroit's few remaining Fokker F-27 dinosaurs. Lowell made it well known, from his first day in MSP, that women shouldn't do men's work. Tonight, at the shift briefing, he flapped his jaw about how he had avoided working with her so far and hoped his streak would continue. The third shift supervisor promptly assigned Lowell to assist Sierra with her propeller inspections. It would be a waste of time to regale him with the number of car engines she had helped her grandfather rebuild. Grandpa Bauer had encouraged her penchant for taking things apart, much to her parents' chagrin. Putting things back together became the next challenge. Grandpa Bauer never stopped encouraging her and hadn't hesitated when she asked him to take her to her first air show. That experience cemented her decision to go to aircraft maintenance school, where she excelled, despite being one of only 4 women in the program. As the only female A&P, aircraft mechanic, at Range Air, she worked harder than her peers just to maintain their respect. Tonight was her last for the week. Could she tolerate the misogynistic jerk for the 10-hour shift? It's 1993, for Pete's sake. She shouldn't take his Stone Age attitude personally. She had run into men like him before, and had managed to convince them she knew what she was doing. Even the de Havilland representative chose to shadow her during his visit last month, and complimented her on her expertise. She exited the plane with Lowell at her back. Built like a wrestler, past his prime, he had 6 inches over her 5'4" frame. When he stepped on her heel, she turned and nailed him with a withering glare. "Lowell," she said in a low, calm voice, "we need an understanding here." His eyebrows arched high. "Oh?" She added a cold edge to her voice. "You will not hover so close I can smell the garlic in your sweat." "And what is that supposed to mean?" "Back the hell up." He didn't respond. In the dense silence, Sierra suspected he ached to say something he'd probably regret later. Instead, he grimaced and strode toward the collection of rolling toolboxes in the opposite corner of the hangar, his movements stiff and jerky. Warren Bates, the lead mechanic on third shift, appeared beside her. In his mid-30s, with 10 years of seniority more than her own 4, Warren sported bloodshot eyes from new baby-induced sleep deprivation. He handed her a small stack of pale green papers stapled together. "You okay with him? I can send Ted over." "No, I'm fine." Tonight's schedule included an engine change, another plane in for an inspection, and a new Dash 8 halfway through its acceptance checks, not to mention the Fairchild Metro 3 in for a fuel leak repair. "You sure?" There was plenty of work to keep everyone busy. As long as Lowell stayed well beyond arm's reach, she could deal with him. "Yes, I'm sure." He nodded. "You let me know if you have problems with him." "Trust me, you'll know if I have problems with him." The other mechanics accepted her as one of their own, and some, like Warren, gave her the big brother treatment. Sierra, the only female A&P on Range Airline's payroll, earned their respect by working her ass off in a male-dominated field. She chose this path not because it was easy, but because she loved aircraft, and she enjoyed working with mechanical things. "You're better than them, sis. Don't let anyone take that away from you." Ken's words comforted her. She imagined him the way he used to be, the bright, confident